Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. So today, I'm just going to be sharing some of my opinions on all of the recent Marvel news and just thoughts about Marvel in general. So yeah, this is gonna be a yapping video. So just sit back, throw this on the background, throw it on your TV, whatever. It's not gonna be nothing crazy on the screen. It's gonna be a little bit of a yap session, okay? So let's just get right into it. So Marvel. I will say, if you are watching the screen, you can see I'm playing. This is just some footage of me playing Marvel Rivals, and that's probably one of the most exciting things about Marvel that I've been enjoying recently. That and comic books. I've been getting back into reading comic books, which I have an idea that I want to try on the channel going forward about like how I'm going to integrate like some comic book reactions to certain things, because I've been really enjoying reading a lot of comic books, especially like a lot of X-Men in general. But yeah, I just kind of want to integrate that into the channel somehow. But anyways, so comic books and Marvel Rivals, those are like the two things that had me pretty excited, or currently has me excited for Marvel in general. Now, the movies and the TV shows. There's only one TV show that I still haven't seen yet because, as I said in the previous video, there's a lot of stuff has been going on, which is, starting to calm down. But Daredevil, Born Again. Obviously, I will be covering that show in some capacity, whether it's a review, a breakdown, or a straight-up reaction. Shannon and I want to react to it, but we just kind of have to see where the wind blows. But Daredevil, Born Again, I'm like, that's pretty much it. Like, I've just been having the mood to just rewatch some of the older series on Netflix, like going back and watch Jessica Jones and going back to watch, Luke Cage and even the Defenders. I did react to a couple episodes of Defenders on this channel, but Defenders was hit or miss or whatever. But the point is like, I haven't really been pretty excited for Marvel movies and stuff. I heard, I still haven't even seen Captain America Brave New World. I just was not excited about that movie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't want to watch it. I just wasn't feeling the vibe to sit down and watch Brave New World. But with the recent announcements for Avengers Doomsday and all of the leaked images, and I should probably do a separate video specifically on that, just kind of getting into some of the leaks. But man, the cast, so many people coming back. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have seen the video by now, and so there's not really anything for me to talk about there. But man, just the amount of people coming back to this movie and the people that are bringing in, and even old cast members, which bringing some of the OG X-Men back, okay? Bringing Ian McKellen, and bringing back Patrick Stewart, bringing these guys back to play Magneto and Professor X, and James Marsden. I mean, look, he's not my favorite Scott, and there's a lot of controversy with him as an actor anyway, but he's not my favorite Scott, especially after watching, the X-Men 90s cartoon, not 97, but just watching the 90s cartoon and reading a lot of X-Men comic books. I'm like, James Marsden's Scott really isn't my favorite version of Cyclops, and I really feel like they could have brought literally anybody else to play him, just because they just did him so dirty in those movies, man. They did him so dirty. But as a kid, I'll be frank. As a kid, he wasn't really my favorite. It was really Halle Berry's Storm, and Jean and Wolverine, and Magneto. Those are my people. Those are the people that I enjoy. I enjoyed when I was watching X-Men movies only, and then reading the comic books later on in life and watching the animated series. I just became a bigger fan of Cyclops and Rogue and characters like that. So I don't know, I'm not really too excited about the James Marsden cast, recast, I want to recast, but bringing him back to reprise his role as Scott. But hey, look, it's cool, and it's exciting that they brought a lot of the OG cast back. Obviously, we saw Professor X in Multiverse of Madness, so it's not too much of a shock that he's coming back. But and we saw Beast in the Marvels end credits. Okay, now that was a pretty big one as well. So getting a good majority of the OG cast from the early 2000s X-Men is pretty freaking cool. Not gonna lie, as a huge mutant lover, that's really awesome. But we saw Halle Berry said that she's not coming back, and she wasn't invited, or she's not gonna be in the movie. I don't know. I mean, literally, Andrew Garfield said the same thing. I don't know, everyone says that I'm lying about, coming back for the movie, but there he was in the movie. So I feel like Halle Berry is going to be involved in some capacity, because Kevin Feige also stated that they didn't finish announcing everyone that was going to be involved in Doomsday. Now, that's pretty exciting as well, because I'm like, man, if they're showing all of this, you know, bringing so many characters back from Black Panther and like focusing on so many groups, the Avengers, the X-Men, you know, and even some Guardian stuff in there, and to see, you know, White Vision is involved, and then like all of these leaks and all of this stuff that like all these other channels talked about. So much stuff, you know, the Young Avengers, there's so many little groups. It's like, how can you fit all of this in a movie, right? Is it going to be like a 2-parter or a 3-parter? So much stuff. And then there's also the debate of, if there is no buildup for the movie, is it worth watching? Like, are people going to be excited for it? Is there, you know, if there's no buildup, will there be a proper payoff? People are saying, okay, well, you know, Infinity War and Endgame had buildups and all this long buildups and whatnot, and then they had a great payoff. So I don't know. I feel like that's a question for you guys in the comments. If you want to pitch in on that, like, do you think that this movie will be good regardless of the lack of a payoff or buildup? You know, that's really up to you guys. But yeah, so much, and Fantastic Four, just so many people in this movie. I am excited for a Fantastic Four as well, obviously. I can't wait for that movie to come out. So there's certain movies that I'm looking forward to, but some other previous movies that are coming out, and Thunderbolts, I'm excited for it, yes, but I think I'm excited for Fantastic Four more. But hey, look, Florence Pugh, Yelena, can't wait to see more of her. So I'm here for it. Can't wait to see the Thunderbolts in general. Brave New World, I don't even know if I want to watch it. Can you guys let me know in the comments down below if that movie is even worth watching? Please let me know. Genuine opinions, no hate or anything. Just let me know. I just didn't find, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of this house, to go into the car and drive to the theater to see Brave New World. I just couldn't motivate myself to see that, because Sam Wilson as Captain America isn't my favorite Captain America. I will be frank. You know, I support my black brothers and I want to see them. Obviously, that's why I love Black Panther, and I love, you know, my black queens as well, like Storm. Okay, I'm all for it. I'm all for all of these characters, man. Bishop, if you want to include Bishop in there from the X-Men. But like, listen, bruh, Sam Wilson as Captain America, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it, man. Especially the MCU. In the comic books, I liked him a little bit in the comic books. It wasn't too bad, but like Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson, I don't know, man. like Falcon and Winter Soldier was good, and the lead up and the hype towards it was good, but like after all the hype kind of died down a bit, I'm kind of looking, I'm like, I don't know. So you guys let me know in the comments how you're feeling about Sam Wilson as Captain America and that whole movie, and I don't know. You guys just let me know your thoughts and opinions. Anyways, like I said, this is a bit of a yap video. I have a lot more to say, but I don't want to stretch out this video longer than I actually intended it for it to be. So I hope you enjoyed just a little bit of the yapping, me getting back into the groove. And I also don't have a lot of time today, just because I have a lot of real life stuff I got to take care of. So I just want to, you know, get a little video out and just get my yaps and get my thoughts out of there, get my thoughts out of my head. So yeah, if you play Marvel Rivals, Emma Frost is coming this Friday. So I really actually want to just make like another channel where I can just talk about games, not just Rivals, but other games. But hey, look, Marvel Rivals is part of Marvel, and we talk about Marvel on this channel. So hey, brought it up. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Clockmaster out.